Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. How's everyone doing this morning? Let me get my spectacles on, find my live chat. Oh my gosh, my laptop is loading slow. Guys, there's something wrong with this laptop, and I've not even had it a year yet. Hey, Sapphire, Tammy, Matt, Kathy. Good morning. How are y'all doing? What time is it there, Matt, in Vietnam? I would love to go to Vietnam. I really would. Hey, Sunset. Tammy, happy Friday. I can't believe it's Friday. Y'all, I had a dentist appointment this morning. I was supposed to have wisdom teeth surgically removed this morning, and I missed my appointment. And I didn't call them. Shame on me. But crap, I forgot about it till late last night. They made my appointment like 8 o'clock in the morning, and it takes me over an hour to get there. So I'm going to call them today and reschedule it. I'm tired of fooling with the dentist now. I've been doing this since last October, y'all. It's almost been a year. Hey, Mimo. How you doing, Remy? Remy, you still got the turkeys, Bob and Linda? Remy's got neighborhood turkeys named Bob and Linda. Hey, Cat's Eye, good morning. So we're going to talk about Gabby this morning. Guys, hey, there's protesters outside of his house. I don't know if they're there this morning, but I know they were there yesterday. Hold on just a minute. Let me see if I can pull that picture up. They've been standing outside of his home. Hey, Charlie Girl says, how are you doing? No, I think they died, left, or relocated. Oh, no. Hey, Sky, good morning, sweetie. Oh, no. Hopefully they relocated and nothing got them. Hey, Charlene. Sapphire has turkeys. And they seem pretty friendly, but like she carried them around when they was babies in her bra and stuff. My uncle used to have a turkey and it was mean as hell. And there we got ladies scratching on the door. Okay, so here's some people outside of the Laundrie home. Truth always comes out. Hashtag justice for Gabby. Would she bring you home? And that's what I said the other day. How would his family feel if Gabby came home without him and nobody knew where he was at, and Gabby's family wouldn't answer their texts and wouldn't cooperate with police? How would they feel if the shoe was on the other foot? I just think it's bullcrap. Okay, now his sister has spoken out about Gabby. I wish I had the full interview. I think she was on Good Morning America this morning. I didn't know that because I don't watch that show. I watch HLN, Robin Meade. I love Robin. Okay, so his sister's name is Cassie. Now, Cassie says that she hasn't been able to speak to her brother. Why not? Why haven't you been able to speak to your brother? You know what? I don't believe that bull crap. I do not believe that. Okay, scroll down here.
Obviously, me and my family want Gabby to be found safe.
Really? Is that why y'all's not cooperating?
And my children love her, and all I want is for her to come home safe and sound, and this to be just a big misunderstanding.
It's not. It's not a big misunderstanding, honey. It's not. Unfortunately, it's not. Oh, come on. I do not buy that story she is selling about she has not spoke to her brother. Hold on. Let me mute this crap. Okay. Let's read the whole thing. Brian Laundrie's sister spoken out for the first time about the disappearance of her brother's girlfriend, Long Island native Gabby Petito, saying in a television interview that her family wants the missing woman to be found safe. Cassie Laundrie opened up in an interview with ABC News after her family was accused by the Petitos of withholding valuable information. Well, they are, about the whereabouts of Gabby, who was reported missing Saturday. Obviously, me and my family want Gabby to be found safe, Cassie said in the interview. She's like a sister, and my children love her. And all I want is for her to come home safe and found, and this is to be just a big misunderstanding. A brief clip of the interview was played by the network Thursday evening, and the full remarks will be broadcast Friday morning. Good Morning America. Gabby reminds me of my niece. She's got the same body built, real little. Gabby and her boyfriend were on a trip to the western United States in a van when she went missing. They were scheduled to close out the trip in Portland around Halloween. The couple had a scuffle in Utah on August 12th, the aftermath of which was captured on police body cam video, but it did not lead to any arrest. Now, Brian Laundrie has refused to cooperate with police. Now, I missed the press conference they did yesterday. I need to go back and watch that. Also, the police are urging Gabby's family not to speak out about Gabby and Brian's relationship. And I would say they're doing that. They don't want them to speak out about it because it's just going to make matters worse, and Brian won't cooperate. Of course, he's not cooperating right now anyways. Let me see. I've got some more articles here, guys. Let me get them pulled up. He definitely did something to her. He did not just leave her stranded. Okay, if he left her stranded, don't y'all think that she would have walked and found help somewhere and got a hold of her parents? Now, people can try to say, well, maybe she ran off, had a mental breakdown. No, no, no. No, why wouldn't she contact her parents if that was the case? Because the first thing she did when she got in the back of that police car, when they had the encounter with police, was call her mom and dad on the phone. She called her mom or dad once. I love Morning Express with Robin Meade. Oh, me too. You know, she's been working there 20 years, Tammy. Let me catch my chat up. Okay, let me go into my private chat here. I got some links here. Right here it is. Also, Utah police are investigating a possible link between Gabby's disappearance and the murder of that lesbian couple. I've got an article about that. We'll read that in a minute. Let me get this one pulled up. Well, what the hell happened here? I hate Yahoo News. Jesus mercy. Police asked Gabby Petito's family to stop discussing her relationship with Brian Laundrie without explaining why. Police have asked Gabby Petito's family not to discuss her relationship with boyfriend Brian Laundrie, according to multiple reports. A search is underway for Gabby, who set out on a cross-country trip with Laundrie in June. Laundrie returned home on September 1st, but without Petito. So he was there 11 days at home, back from his trip, 11 days. Did not answer Gabby's family's text, did not report Gabby missing. Her family finally reported her missing on September 11th when they figured out that Brian and his family were not going to respond to their desperate pleas to where Gabby was at. Okay. He has since been named a person of interest in the missing person case. Earlier in the investigation, Gabby's family had spoke fairly freely about the couple's relationship, with Gabby's father, Joe, remarking on Wednesday that he hadn't seen any red flags over his daughter's boyfriend. Well, because these abusers, these physical and mental abusers, they're always nicey nice in front of everyone. Skylar Rain, stop. Stop crying. You're crying for no reason. Goodness gracious. She drives me crazy, guys. Hold on. I'm going to let her in the house. She knows Mark's up taking a shower. He's going to the doctor. She thinks she's going to miss an opportunity to go somewhere. He's going to the doctor. He can't take her. Okay. Okay. An attorney for the family sent CBS News a statement saying Gabby's family was instructed by law enforcement to not discuss the details of Gabby and Brian's relationship. It's not clear exactly when the request was made. The couple's social media profile showed the pair's affection for each other and included images of them kissing. Well, of course, when you post on social media, most normal people just post the good times. They don't post the bad times. One of their friends, Nicole Kolonich or something, told insiders, Rebecca Cohen, that they were couple goals for me. Concern about their relationship grew after police were called to a fight between the pair on August 12th, which resulted in them being separated overnight. Body cam footage of the police stop was released Thursday. And if y'all missed that, I got it up on my channel, yesterday's live stream, showing a distraught Gabby after the police intervened. Officers ultimately decided it was a mental health incident rather than a domestic assault. You know, guys, and I hate to say this, but I wish that they would have arrested her that day. Because if she had got arrested, the road trip probably would have been canceled. Her parents probably would have, I don't know, come bailed her out or something. You know, I know we can't go back in time, though. The request is a mystery to the family. Petito's godmother told News Nation Thursday, "We don't know why." Flora Rocco said. Gabby and Brian called off their wedding a few weeks before traveling together due to the pandemic, but still intended to one day get married, her family has said. Oh, that's interesting. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know they called off their wedding a few weeks before they started out on the road trip. Interesting. Okay. Got something else here. Let me just look at the chat. I just now noticed, guys, that we can do polls in the chat. There's a little button down here where it says create a poll. If there was domestic violence or abuse in the relationship, he did something to her. Here's what I think. Here's what I think happened. I think that they got into a fight and he hurt/killed her by accident. That's what I think. He could have pushed her off something. They could have been arguing. He snapped, strangled her to death, anything. He definitely did something to her. Now, you're not going to date somebody 2 years. I don't care how long you've been dating them. You're not going to be dating them, go on a road trip, and come home without them. And then not tell anybody where they're at unless you've done something. Let's try the poll. Okay, let me just do something easy then. I'm going to ask y'all a question. Let me type it in, Shay. Let me just ask something simple. Do y'all think Brian knows where Gabby is? Okay, ask your community. Let's see. Where's the poll at? Do y'all see it? Maybe y'all have to go down there and push the poll button. I'm not sure. It's the first time I've done it. No, there it is. It pops up. Yes, 100%. Just now, 7 votes. Oh, that's pretty cool. Sadistic Biscuit. What a name. That would be a good reason why the police told her family not to speak. Yes. Love my Charlie Fate. Yes, I see it. Okay, that's pretty cool. We'll have to try that out again. It's a crying shame. Hey, I found you in the block list yesterday, girl. I don't know how you got blocked. If you snap and kill someone, you are a complete psychopath and not normal at all. Y'all, he reminds me of Chris Watts. Why does he remind me of Chris Watts so much? Maybe it's just his goatee and stuff. Sapphire, yep, just voted. 96% said yes, 4% said no. Now, come on, you 4%. Y'all know he did something. No, I'm just kidding. You can have your opinion. I don't care. Lucky 13. You know, I'm scared to death of the number 13. It's a crunch shame. I think he killed her. So gruesome, he knows he's going down, so he won't speak. He's going to be cuffed and stuffed here soon. He did something to her. Now, a lot of people can say, oh, she had a mental breakdown because you know how upset she was in that police body cam footage. But look, her nerves and her mental state was not in that bad a shape that day. She was upset because they had been fighting. She hit him pretty good in the face. Good for her. Good for her. I know you shouldn't hit people. He probably deserved it. But he also grabbed her face with his hands and pushed her back. Now, do y'all think this is the first time they have become physical with one another? My opinion, I'd say no. I'd say no, because his sister said that was typical Brian and Gabby, that they always got in arguments, but they would walk away from each other and cool off. Newsflash, they weren't walking away from each other that day. They wouldn't have walked away from each other that day if the police hadn't have pulled them over. Brian claims Gabby grabbed the steering wheel and everything. Who knows? Who knows what he was saying to her to make her snap and hit him? Like she admitted, like punching at him in the arm and stuff. He was probably egging her on. She's 5'5", 110 pounds. He's a lot taller and heavier. Yes. Cat's eye. Even if he just left her somewhere in a mental crisis, that's not cool either. No, that's not cool. I wish that's what he did, though. I wish he'd just left her somewhere and she is okay. But I don't think that's the case here. Chris Watts Jr., thank God they didn't have children. Yep. Yeah, he looks like Chris Watts to me. Hey, Mandy, Misty, I'm worried they're going to use self-defense in it if it goes to court based on a police cam video. Never thought about that, Misty. Probably will. He's probably going to claim that he was being abused by her. Come on. How much could she really abuse him? Her just a little video thing. Now, let's read this article. See, there was a couple that just got married, a lesbian couple. They had just got married, and they were found shot in Utah. And the police, it says, Utah Sheriff actively investigating possible connection between Petito disappearance and double homicide. I hope it's not play a damn video. So I'm going to close it. We don't want to watch your stupid videos. Okay. The Grand County Sheriff's Office said Thursday that is actively, God bless America. Screw your freedom of speech right now. Hold on a minute. Let me get this situated. My laptop's not working right, y'all. I can go push to mute it and everything in it. It's just not working right. Piece of crap. Well, I don't got a screen share, I don't guess. I like to, though. Show everybody what I'm reading. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. I'm not a professional. Y'all know it. Okay, the Grand County Sheriff's Office said Thursday that it's actively looking into any connection between a double homicide of newlyweds at a campground outside of Moab, however you say it, last month, and the recent disappearance of Gabby Petito. The Sheriff's Office is not ruling anything out at this time and appreciate the concerns of the public and their willingness to contact this office with those concerns and information, the Grand County Sheriff's Office said in a statement. The newlyweds, 38-year-old Crystal Turner, 24-year-old Kylan Schultz, is that how you say it, Schultz, were found shot to death at a campground southeast of Moab on August 18th, 5 days after they were last seen leaving a downtown bar. Bridget Calvert, Schultz's aunt, told KUTV that the couple complained about a creepy guy who was making them uncomfortable in their campsite just days before the double homicide. Grand County Sheriff Stephen White said investigators think an outside party shot the women, then fled the area. I first learned about this case on TikTok because I think it's one of their cousins does videos on there. I think it's pronounced Schultz. It may be Schulte, who knows. Worked at Moonflower Community Cooperative in Moab, which is the same location that Petito and her fiance, Brian Laundrie, got into a fight on August 12th, according to a police report obtained by Fox News. Witness called 911 to report a possible domestic violence incident between the couple on a street near the store. The driver of the van, a male, had some sort of argument with the female, Gabby. A responding officer wrote in the report after interviewing Gabby and Brian and the witness. The male tried to create distance by telling Gabby to go take a walk to calm down. She didn't want to be separated from the male and began slapping him, the report said. He grabbed her face and pushed her back as she pressed upon him and the van. He tried to lock her out and succeeded, except for his driver's door. She opened that and forced her way over him and into the vehicle before it drove off. So he locked her out of her own damn van. No charges were filed and no significant injuries were reported by police. Oh, look how cool that is. That picture. It appeared that this incident was more accurately categorized, I can't say that word, as a mental emotional health break than a domestic assault. No, they assaulted each other. If you ask me, they both assaulted each other. I wish they'd both been taken to jail, honestly. It might have changed the events that's happened. I know we can't go back in time. I'm a what if person, though, sometimes. The president of the board of Moonflower Co-op told Fox News that no one from the store witnessed the altercation between Gabby and Laundrie on August 12th. So that one lady worked there. So one of these ladies up here worked at that, what is it called? Moonflower store that Gabby and Brian was at. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Brian Laundrie's lawyer, Stephen something other, said in a statement Thursday night that any connection between the two cases will be determined at a later date. Hey, you need to be advising your client that he needs to cooperate with police. Tell them where Gabby's at and what happened. That's what you need to be telling him. I mean, what are we all supposed to think about this case? Of course we're going to think he done something to her. He returned from a road trip without her. She's nowhere to be found. He won't answer anybody's questions. So what are we supposed to think about the little coward running home to mommy and daddy? What are you doing proposing to a girl when you live with your mommy and daddy anyways? What's he doing living there? Okay. Let's see. Law enforcement has to follow protocol and all leads that they get. Whether or not these two cases deserve to be linked will be determined at some point in the future. It's what Brian's lawyer said. The couple left a hotel in Salt Lake City, about 230 miles northwest of Moab, on August 24th, and were heading to Grand Teton National Park, then eventually Yellowstone, according to Gabby's family. The last verbal conversation Gabby's mom, Nicole Schmidt, had with her daughter was on August 25th, when the couple was apparently in Grand Teton. Brian returned home to Northport, where the couple's trip began on September 1st with Gabby's white van, but without Gabby. Schmidt received a text from Gabby's phone on August 27th and another on August 30th, but she does not think these texts were from her daughter. I believe that text was not from my daughter. Now that we know the van was in Florida on the 1st, there is no way that text was from my daughter, Nicole told Fox News. Gabby was reported missing September 11th. The van was recovered from the home of Laundrie's parents on the same night. The Northport Police Department named Brian, who has retained a lawyer and is not cooperating with the investigation, as a person of interest in the case on Wednesday. Hey, he's the prime damn suspect. You know, damn person of interest. He's the prime damn suspect. I need to go listen to the press conference. I didn't get a chance to listen to it yesterday. I was going to try to record it and put it up on the channel, but I wasn't feeling too good yesterday. Brian acts a lot like my daughter's boyfriend after hitting her. Hey, is she still with him? You need to try to get her away from her boyfriend if he's hitting on her. But you know what? When I've been in abusive relationships and people would try to help me, I wouldn't leave. I wouldn't leave. I would make excuses for him. Or I would leave and take him back in a couple days. Because he would be sorry and bring me some flowers or some jewelry. My ex-husband used to, he'd beat the hell out of me, then go buy me a gold bangle bracelet or something, or some flowers. His sister hasn't even spoken to him. I wonder why. I don't believe she's telling the truth about that. Hey, John, I agree that Ireland has a beautiful culture. Oh, he must be talking to someone else. Yeah. She doesn't leave and she stops talking to me. Yeah, she gets mad at you. See, she takes out all her anger about her relationship on you, probably. That's the way I used to do my mom. Maybe one of these days she will wise up. I'll pray for her, Shay. Okay, yeah, his sister didn't give any closer at all. No, she didn't give us any damn information besides that she likes Gabby and that her kids likes Gabby. Leave for 2 minutes and we're talking about Ireland. Somebody was talking about Ireland in the chat. And I just so happened to read the message. I'd love to go to Ireland too. Yeah, Shay, I'll pray for her. Okay, what else have we got? Let me look and see. I wanted to listen to some of that press conference. I was going to tell y'all, Alex Murdoch, he bonded out of jail on conspiracy to commit insurance fraud. He bonded out for $20,000. The guy he got to shoot him in the head bonded out for $50,000. Then asked for a defense attorney, like a court appointed attorney. Got $50,000 to bond out, but can't afford a lawyer. Really? Where is she? Message placed on stop sign near neighborhood of Gabby Petito's fiance. Let's look at this. They just put this up. I hope they harass them to death because his parents are helping him. They're covering for him. Now, if that was my kid, I'd be like, I'd get him by the damn ear. I'd yank him up and take him to the damn police station and make him tell where his girlfriend was at. Wouldn't y'all? You know, them people, they need to think, what if that was my child missing? And, you know, Gabby wouldn't cooperate with investigators. Okay. Where is she? Message placed on stop sign near neighborhood of Gabby Petito's fiance. While law enforcement officials continue to search for Gabby, 22-year-old woman who was reported missing earlier this month, letters spelling out where is she were placed on a stop sign near the Florida neighborhood of her fiance, Brian Laundrie, on Thursday. The stop sign in Northport has since been replaced, according to a television news station, WFLA, which first reported it. Okay. We don't need to go over the information again. On Thursday, Petito's family wrote a letter to Laundrie's parents urging them to find their daughter. We understand you're going through a difficult time and your instinct to protect your son is strong. We ask you to put yourselves in our shoes. We haven't been able to sleep or eat and our lives are falling apart, the letter stated. We believe you know the location where Brian left Gabby. We beg you to tell us, as a parent, how could you let us go through this pain and not help us? Because they're narcissistic people. As a parent, how could you put Gabby's younger brothers and sisters through this, the family added. On Thursday, protesters gathered outside the home of Laundrie and his parents in Northport. WFLA reported Thursday several people had stopped by the Laundrie home with signs. I hope they continue to do it. I hope he can't eat. I hope he can't sleep. I hope his mind is going crazy right now. I really do. And I hope he, it bothers him so much that he confesses. I don't know if he will or not. For whatever reason, this guy wants to lock himself in the house and not help find her. It's heartbreaking. He's a coward. It's heartbreaking. It's sad. It's disrespectful. It's horrible. Jason Sternquist told the television station. People also drove by in golf carts holding signs. We're standing up for somebody who's lost that's in our city, and we're a big family in our city in Northport. And we are definitely going to do whatever we can to help the family find this missing daughter. We all have children. If it were our child, we would want everyone to gather up and help us find our child too. So we're going to do whatever it takes. I hope y'all continue to go outside their house and hold up signs. Now, normally I don't say things like that about harassing people. But in this case, I'm okay. I'm okay with saying that because his mom and dad is helping him cover up. You know they have gotten it out of him where Gabby's at. You know that was the first thing they asked him when he returned home from his trip with her van and no Gabby. You know it. That's why they got him a lawyer. If he didn't do anything, guys, for one, he would have reported her missing. But two, he wouldn't have lawyered up like that. He won't even speak to police. It's a damn shame they can't make him. It's a damn shame they can't waterboard his ass and make him tell where Gabby's at. He probably killed her and just throwed her somewhere. She's probably not even buried. I don't think she's alive. I hate to say that. That's just my opinion. If she was alive, she would have got in touch with her family. Apparently, on his Insta, there's a picture. My chat's rolling. Quit rolling. I can't find it. Hold on. Shit, my chat scrolled. I was wanting to read that message. What was on his Instagram? Let me go back and see if I can find it. I saw a video, Bart one or something. I don't know the name of the channel. But I just saw the title, uploaded a video saying that maybe Gabby's last Instagram post was not posted by Gabby. Something pretty suspicious, yes. Yeah, he's done something. Definitely done something. Okay, let me see. Let's see if we can find an exact timeline, and then we'll talk about the Murdoch case a little bit. Let's go over the timeline. What we know so far. Okay, hold on. I got a lot of... Light on me if you got them, y'all. Be copying Miss Effing Wonderful saying. Let me use my little blowtorch lighter. Okay. Everything I click on wants to play a damn video or an ad. It drives me crazy. That's why I don't monetize my videos. Every now and then I do, because they're just so annoying. Okay, as a search, let's go over the timeline. We don't got to read all that. Here's a chronological breakdown of what we know in the case so far. July 2nd, Gabby and Brian leave on a months-long trip from her mother's home in Blue Point, Long Island, driving a white 2012 Ford Transit van. Early August, Gabby and Brian make it to Utah, August 12th. Witnesses calls police after seeing Gabby and Brian involved in an argument outside a convenience store. Okay, we know that police pull over their van near the entrance to Arches National Park and speak with the couple. Body cam footage shows Gabby crying and very emotional. Couple describes fight they had, and they are not charged, but they are separated for the night. Brian goes to a hotel. Gabby stays with the van. August 18th, the bodies of two women are found after they were fatally shot at a campsite near Moab. The two women, Kylan Schultz, I don't know how to say her name. I'm going to look it up later. Crystal Turner told friends they feared a creepy man they had seen nearby might harm them. There was no information that would seemingly link the killings with Gabby Petito's case, but police are investigating to see if any connections can be made. August 19th, the couple post their first and so far only video on their YouTube channel, Nomadic Static or something, where they documented their van life, a popular lifestyle on the platform. The video entitled Van Life, Beginning Our Van Life Journey featured 8 minutes of footage of their travels in their white van. August 25th, Gabby's most recent photos posted on her Instagram profile, which was also the last day she spoke to her mother directly on the phone. August 27th and 30th, Gabby's mom gets texts from daughter's phone but never speaks directly to her. Gabby's last text to her mom reads, "No service in Yosemite." even though she had previously told family she and Brian were heading to Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming, 800 miles away from Yosemite in California. That's probably Brian text that, trying to throw him off the trail somehow. September 1st, Brian arrives with the van back in Florida at the home he and Gabby share with his parents in Northport. Gabby is not with him. September 11th, after not hearing from her for days, Gabby's family reports her missing. September 14th, the Laundrie family releases a statement. You know what, Laundrie family? Take that statement and stick it up your ass. That's what I say about that. It was a bunch of bullcrap. Released a statement saying, in part, on behalf of the Laundrie family, it is our hope that the search for Miss Petito is successful and Miss Petito is reunited with her family, adding they won't have further comment. What a crock of shit. September 15th. Lawyer for Laundrie family says they are remaining in the background and will have no further comment. Remaining in the background, your son needs to quit being a little puss, a little wuss. Man up and tell what he done to Gabby. Remain in the background. Y'all are all pieces of crap, if you ask me. Police say that Laundrie still has not talked with them or cooperated in the investigation, but has named a person of interest. When Brian goes to jail, he's going to be somebody's little bitch, little coward. Gabby's family releases statements condemning Laundrie for not aiding in the search. September 16th, Gabby's stepfather searches for her in Wyoming as FBI and other law enforcement attempt to trace Laundrie's steps from Wyoming back to his home in Florida. Gabby's family pens a letter to the Laundrie family pleading with them, please, if you or your family has any decency left, please tell us where Gabby is located. Tell us if we're looking in the right place. They won't even tell them if they're looking in the right place. Bunch of wusses, weirdos. Poor Gabby. She looked so upset, guys, in the body cam footage. I felt so bad for her because here she is. She was so far from home. Just got pulled over by the police because she's fighting with her boyfriend. She has to be separated from him, and she's all alone just with that van. Has to camp out in that van by herself. I felt so bad for her. But, like I said, I wish they would have arrested them both that day. I really do. It might have changed things. I know we can't go back in time, but it's just the way my mind operates. Her last post said, Happy Halloween. You know what, Brian? I was on her Instagram. I'm glad you brought that up yesterday. And I thought to myself, how weird is that? She said, Happy Halloween. It's not near Halloween yet. I mean, of course, she was holding that little pumpkin. Let's pull her Instagram up. Poor Gabby. She reminds me of my niece, Sadra, so much. Just the way they're made, so little. Let's see. Instagram. Pull up the Instagram. Okay, I believe I got it. Let's just look through her post a little bit. She got 10,000 followers. Let me screen share. Well, let me take this little comment down. I did think this was a really pretty picture, her last post. The background reminded me like of a butterfly or something. Okay. Let's see. When was this posted? Am I not on her Instagram? Hold on. I think I'm on someone else's sharing her pictures. See, this looks so different. The Instagram does on my laptop than it does on my phone. Because I thought the last picture posted was right here. Looks like the butterfly in the background. And it said, Happy Halloween. See, this is not the right Instagram. Okay, hold on. Let me find the right Instagram. Unless they've took hers down. Hold on, bear with me. I just followed her yesterday. Like, there's been people making Instagram accounts with her name in it. What in the world? Does anybody have a link to her Instagram? I think the only way she is alive if he sold her into sex trade, but I think he has hurt her. Yes. Yeah, I mean, he could have done that. I think he hurt her. They must have really had some bad quarrels, as my granny says. I'm still trying to find her Instagram. Okay, where is Gabby? Find Gabby. Let me see if this is it. Nope, that's not it. Some dude smoking a blunt. Anyways, this was her. Let me share it. This was her last post. This is what I seen yesterday. And it said Happy Halloween. And I did think that was strange, but she was holding that little pumpkin. Anyways, I saw a video, well, the title to a video, I didn't watch the video this morning, that said that Gabby didn't post this, that Brian allegedly did. I don't know how that guy would have known that, though. We don't know if she posted it or if he posted it. It is really weird, though, because it is nowhere near Halloween. You know, Halloween's like next month. Maybe she did it just because she's holding a little pumpkin. That's like a cute little pumpkin. I wouldn't mind to have one of those. This is a cool picture. Like she's in some kind of little, I guess that's like a little hot spring or something there. It's like a daggone bathtub to me. That's really cool. See what else we got. Bring Gabby Petito home. Oh, that's a cool one. I mean, they went some cool places. I think they started getting on each other's nerves really bad. Gabby said she had OCD. She likes things neat and clean. Evidently, he has no respect for her. And, you know, he knows that dirt and stuff triggers her, but he didn't care. He still got sand in the back of the van, still unorganized her stuff and everything. He didn't care, knowing that would trigger her. On August 12th, it was a Thursday, not a Monday, like the caption says, and it's made known that many people saw her and watched her talk about her shoes. Oh, really? Okay, dare to be different. Thank you. Okay, let me go back and see if I can find it then. Let me go back on the Instagram. I'm so bad with finding stuff, guys. Now, we don't want the timeline. Instagram. Okay. My laptop's loading slow. Let me go back and see what she said. It's Gab's Petito. Okay, Gab's Petito. Okay. I got it. Thank you, Dare to Be Different. Thank you so much. I probably got 100 messages on Instagram. I never get on here, guys. Okay, so there's her Instagram. I could have swore I followed her. Oh, it was on my phone. I don't use Instagram on my laptop much. So there it is. Happy Halloween. 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. That was posted. Let's see this one. Almost immediately after telling at Bizarre Design how happy it made me to see that people were truly respectful of the park, I watched some guy leave his processed, pre-packed plastic something other of lunch garbage on the picnic table. Yeah, I don't like people that litter either. She's such a little sweetheart. Okay, we decided to take the path less traveled on the other side of the arch. After waiting in a short line for some photos under the arch early Monday morning, we wanted to find a place to relax and draw while admiring the arch, but also get away from the crowd that kept growing as the day went on. We walked just a little past the arch where the rock is at such an angle it appears impossible to walk on. But being such experienced hikers, I had confidence that I could make it. While Bizarre Design climbed down some steep slopes with the camera, I shimmied my way along a thin, flat, narrow line that led directly to a big, flat rock with the absolute most beautiful view. Gosh, this is long. Okay, beautiful view. I've lost my place. Beautiful view from directly underneath the arch. After taking a few cool photos of each other at Bizarre Design, and that's Brian she's talking about, and I sat drawing and enjoying the nature without seeing anybody who was online or taking photos. It felt like, okay, it felt like we had the entire delicate arch to ourselves. We got to spend about 2 hours relaxing here on this side of the arch with nobody bothering us except this one guy who saw us and thought he could do it. Many people who spotted us were contemplating how we made it there, shouting things like, "Wow, you guys must be crazy." One guy started to come our direction, talking the same thin, taking the same thin, narrow way along the rock as I did, but he got stuck in fear of not knowing where to put his feet to climb on. At Bizarre Design, and I helped him climb back to his wife, who was laughing hysterically, giving us a big thumbs up. In the last few photos, you can see what I mean by the thin, narrow line where there was no path to the flat rock that's at perfectly level out of the steep, angled side of what's basically a cliff. Oh my gosh, this is so long. Well, it looks like they were having fun. Okay. Let's just scroll the photos here. That's cute. Look at that photo. Look how cool that is. It seemed like they were having some good times. Um, and I don't know what happened. If they just got on each other's nerves. I don't know if there's abuse, like it goes on a regular basis. He could be abusive towards her mentally. Well, we know they're both physically abusive to one another. They both were hitting on each other the day the cops pulled them over. Well, he grabbed her by the face and pushed her back. Okay. Let's look at this weirdo. Let's look at the coward. Started calling him the cowardly lion. Someone put, she's too pretty for this sloth. Excuse me, sloths are cute. He is not cute. Do not compare him to a sloth. Look at that little weirdo. Gabby's so cute. Oh, they got matching tattoos? Look at that. I didn't know that. That's pretty. Okay. That must have been before they left for their trip or something. Yeah. Okay, it's like 40 some weeks ago. Let's look at this picture. Here's a picture from our first date because I have so much love for you. Brian asked me to marry him, and I said yes at Bizarre Design. You make life feel unreal, and every day is such a dream with you. And they're eating sushi. So that was their first date. Now let's go to his Instagram. Okay. Last picture. When was this posted? Let it pull up. Moab, Utah. August 13th. What day did they get pulled over? Guys, what day did they get pulled over? I forgot. By the police. I thought it was the 12th. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 17th. Yeah, let me catch up on my chat. Let's stop screen sharing for a minute because I'm buffering on my end. I love listening to you. I wish I could say your name. Is it Mystique? Is that how you say it? Welcome. Very strange. I think it's an old picture. I personally feel she's dead. Oh crap, my damn chat's frozen. If he'd left her alone, she'd run into someone eventually and get help, but that double murder close by. Maybe she bumped into a bad person or Brian hurt her. Yeah. I mean, it's possible that somebody did something to Gabby and the little coward got scared and ran home, didn't tell anybody, but I doubt that. I think he did something to her. They obviously were not getting along. Obviously. It was so weird watching them in that body cam footage after watching their YouTube video. And we can go watch their YouTube video again. She said in the body cam footage that she was, she wanted to be a professional blogger, make money at it. And he just did not have no confidence in her. He didn't think she could do it. That seemed to really bother her. What did I do? Let me put in channel because it's not pulling up her channel. Just the name. Oh, here it is. I'm going to mute the music because every time I play this video, YouTube makes me trim out the music of it. And when I do that, when you edit a live stream, it makes the chat disappear. If it'll play. Who these 883 people that thumbs down this video, y'all are assholes. See, they look so happy. So different from that body cam footage. Mute this stupid music there. So I get a copyright claim on it every time. Oh, it's beautiful. I can't stand that little Chris Watts looking thing, y'all. He's a coward. He is a coward. I can't wait till they arrest him. I look for an arrest to come in any time. I wonder how long it's going to take them to retrace his steps. If he had his phone on, it shouldn't be that hard to retrace his steps. And where is Gabby's phone? And have they tried to pay and get? I'm sure they have. Probably multiple times. Where's their phone? Where's her belongings? Where's her purse, credit cards, and things like that? Where's all that at? Wherever this place is on the beach looks cool. I wish I could play the music. We play it a little bit, I guess. Is out in Wyoming looking for her. It's a telling where he put her. She could be. He could have took her to a totally different state. She may not be near Grand Teton. park. She may be somewhere else. Her phone is likely dead, but they can access the location history online. Yeah. Forget me not. Maybe they had something to do with the 2 women that were murdered, and that's why they were fighting in the truck that day, because they were freaking out. You know what? Anything's possible. Anything's possible. Just because they look like 2 normal kids don't mean they're normal. I think Gabby is pretty normal. I mean, she's got anxiety issues, but the I'll let you guys know, or if y'all hear an update before me, get a hold of me and let me know. I think I'm going to wind down the stream. It's enough true crime for this morning. I've got some things I've got to do this morning. I've got to get Skylar Rain, my beagle, a bath because she's itching. She must have a flea on her. I don't know what it is about this time of year, but like, I guess where it's getting colder, like the fleas want to jump on the dogs. Sound, you can't hear me? Everybody, I think my signal is not good on my Wi-Fi. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. But I said I'm going to get off here because I got to give my beagle a bath. Thanks for chatting. If there's any updates, I will let y'all know. If y'all hear anything before I do, get a hold of me and let me know. It's a crying shame. I hear your blue jays. Yeah, they're all flying. All my birds are out here flying around wanting to come on the porch and eat. They're waiting for me to go in. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Prayers for Gabby's family. Please remember them in your thoughts and prayers. Be safe, be kind, and peace. And y'all probably see me this weekend. Have a great weekend.